Hunette asked me to speak tonight, I was very uneasy because I'm incredibly scared of being in the spotlight, to be completely honest. But I began to ask myself what I could offer and why I had been asked amongst these people to speak tonight. And I read up on the ECNA website about what tonight is about. And tonight is about inspiring industry members and students alike to become involved in their wider communities. So an important aspect of tonight's corporate social awareness function is inspiration. Inspiration to me has a really simple meaning. It's what gets you out of bed every single day and still leaves a smile on your face at the end of the day. I'm going to tell you two stories that have had an influence on my life, a third from the people I work with, and I'll draw out the lessons that I've learned so far. Well, as every story in life, it always begins with a choice. And I chose to ride my dirt bike. It was the summer of 2004, and for any of you who've been dirt bike riding, it was one of those really perfect mornings. No one else was on the track, and I had a full tank of petrol to keep me going for the whole day. And I feel more at peace with wind running past my ears at 100 k's per hour than anywhere else. Until I fell off a cliff. A broken back was the result of my choice that day. Now I'm telling you this story not because this experience directly influenced what inspired me, but rather because this incident and the subsequent 2 years of recovery allowed me the time to discover what was truly important to me as a person. Now the second story I'm going to tell you is about a young woman, a young 23-year-old woman called Wendy. Wendy had cerebral palsy, a speech impediment, and was confined to a wheelchair. And she wanted to start her own jewellery business. And I was going to help her. Over the course of a couple of months, we discussed many things from her target market to how to make her own jewellery to what look she was going for. Until the big day came. We'd organised a stall at the local market. Wendy earned $100 that day. Now, $100 may not seem a lot to you and me, but for someone who has never worked before or earned any money of their own, it was truly significant. And that was my first experience of CSAF. And it was around this time that something really tweaked in me. Wendy had been empowered to do something that she'd never done before. And that twigging feeling really never left. CSAF's sole reason for existence is to create economic opportunity for disadvantaged people through outreach projects. And as a part of CSAF, I've been fortunate enough to travel to New York to represent my country, to direct $69,000 worth of resources, and most importantly, to lead a team of 56 extraordinary students who every day are creating social and economic opportunity for others. And this past year, we've directly impacted 6,000 people in Australia and Africa. And all of these experiences I would have never have had I not discovered the resonance and inspiration that I have that comes from helping people to do the impossible. And my view is not dissimilar from other students in CSAF. I recently sent out an email to my team asking them what CSAF meant to them. And these are some of the responses that I got. I've been able to grow in a supportive environment while knowing that my efforts have made a difference in the lives of others and the community as a whole. The satisfaction I have in my work is unparalleled. CSAF is about challenging myself and exceeding all my expectations. It means thinking of others before thinking of ourselves. The work we do is truly amazing. And finally, my favorite. CSAF has taught me confidence and ability to express myself, how to plan, how to manage time, and to be productive, and most of all, how to dream. It's not just about what we do, it's about the people too, because every single person I've met in and through CSAF has a dream. So I guess, in short, CSAF inspires me. So these are some of my experiences and those in my team. And there are 3 lessons that I'd like you to take away from this. The first one is that you need to sit down and take some time and think about what is truly important to you. What do you stand for? What is it about the world that makes you want to respond? And what do you want to change? Secondly, you have to put yourself out there in a situation where you're going to find what means the most to you. You can't just think about it, but you have to be there on the ground at grassroots level, because that's where things happen, and that's where you'll find it. And once you do, you'll be driven to fight the same battle in society every day until the problem no longer exists. And thirdly, or lastly, it's very simple. Just find it and keep on going until you do. Because there is something out there that is your inspiration. There is an action, a purpose, an issue that resonates with you so fundamentally as a person that it will inspire you in everything that you choose to do and everything that you choose to be. All that I've said and the 3 lessons that I've just stated is what ECNA stands for and what this function is about. It's about inspiring you guys, students and business leaders alike, to engage in the community. And I just want to leave you with something really simple that took me years to realize. Find out what inspires you. Once you've identified it, find the organization that embodies it and make that a part of your life. Because being part of that and directing all your efforts towards something that resonates with you will drive you to success in everything that you do.